And we're back here at the stock recap show. It is 25 May 2023, and I'm super excited to get into it today. But first, super important disclaimer here. These videos are all intended for educational purposes only. Trade your own risk. 9 out of 10 traders lose money. 1 in 3 traders lose 90% or more. There's no guarantee you're going to make money with this strategy or any other strategy. Don't risk money you can't afford to lose. Results are not typical. We got a high, fly, fall, and it is out of here. WLDS was the big mover of the day, up over 200%, which was a crazy move. And let's go ahead and just pull up these charts here. WLDS. So it's a wearable devices company name, which is pretty cool and self-explanatory, but it's only 22 million market cap, so be really careful here. I don't know if I would have held this overnight if I made any of these gains today. So just be wary of that. BMR, this is also pretty small, 68 million, but it's up 116% today. It gapped higher from yesterday. NA is the final one that basically knocked it out of the park. NA 63.45%, and this has a little more meat to it, I guess. 125 million market cap here. It traded 24 million shares of 52 million outstanding, so it's pretty good. They're in the fobless integrated circuit designs and stuff like that in the People's Republic of China. Okay, that's it for the breakout stocks. Now let's get into the bout to breakouts. Tizzy is the first one, TISI, and this daily chart doesn't look all that great. I probably wouldn't hold it overnight, but they do have a lot of cash per share. It doesn't look all that risky when you look at their balance sheet. They have 60 mil in the bank. But yeah, I guess their accounts payable and their accrued expenses are pretty high compared to what they have in the bank. So yeah, I don't know. Probably not an overnight holder. SDA is the next bout to breakout stock, and I would actually call this a breakout stock. It was up 61% all the way through the highs. This looks good. It's just a tiny micro cap here out of the Cayman Islands, auto and truck dealers. Okay, so I don't really know what business is going on here, but it is really opening up and leads the next about to break out stock is a tiny micro cap stock, but I've traded this before, so I know it can be pretty liquid. It traded 8 million shares today, and there's only a little under 5 million outstanding. So that's a pretty big imbalance between supply and demand of shares, which is why it spiked 44%. Okay, and now let's get into the bout to break down stocks, aka the IR list, which we tried to give a better name because yeah, about to break down just wasn't cutting it. ANNX was the first bout to break down stock, and this was down 59.38%. Okay, so it's definitely got to recover a little bit, but it does have $4 per share. So we'll see if they choose to buy back any of their stock or anything at these levels. Yeah, the balance sheet looks pretty healthy to me. BIOC is the next scary stock. This is a million market cap. So this company is basically no longer exists. I'd be surprised if this company is still around in a year, but stranger things have happened. Apps is a more popular ticker that's, I would say, more tradable. It's got 20 million shares traded today out of 100 million outstanding, or 99.11 million outstanding. It doesn't have a lot of cash per share. Book value 6, and they did make 50 million in the last year, so that's That's good. The balance sheet, they have 126 mil in the bank, and their total liabilities are like 943 mil. So it's a lot more than the cash in the bank, but that's not everything. Apps, they are into software applications here. So you would think this could be a good spot. Platforms for advertisers, publishers. Yeah, I mean, I've traded this ticker before. I do like it as a company. I just can't get behind it now, and it looks really scary after today's move. So that's the last IR list stock. And today we're going to do a little fun after scan thing where we're running the scans again. And we got a short list of stocks to watch. ZUO is the first ticker here. And this is in the cloud computing space, which has been really hot lately. Okay, so ZUO is a stock that we're definitely watching to buy tomorrow. ADMA is the next one. Had a little pullback from these highs here. This looks like a bull pullback. Okay, it's now really close to this 20 period moving average. Okay, so I would buy it at 380 again, and I'm holding some shares now. HLIT looks good. It looks like it's high basing. I like this candle today, so that's a good sign. Cocoa also had a great move today, and this dip a few days ago, I guess at the beginning of the week, really got bought up, and now we're at 26 from the low of like 21, so that's a good looking sign. You know, not much sales and earnings here. Only 441 million in sales. So yeah, still a pretty small company, but much bigger than compared to the breakout stocks today. LPG is the last one we're looking to highlight. Okay, this is in the oil and gas midstream industry in the energy sector, and the PD ratios look pretty good in the energy sector right now. They have cash on hand. They've made a lot of sales and profit as well, and it's just under $1 billion market cap. So this company looks good. I like it. But yeah, we'll see where the energy sector goes over the next week or a few weeks. And that's it for running the scans. That was a new section that we're doing this week. And I don't know, maybe I'll continue doing it. Leave your comments below if you liked it. And that's it for the stock recap show. If you are interested in accelerating your trade profits and or knowledge, then you can schedule a call at fridaytraders.com, and one of my assistants can help set you up in some of our free courses, or you can get 30 days free alerts too. So definitely schedule the call, and I will see you in the next episode. See you then.